This episode is brought to you by Renegades Basketball. All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of Sideline Warnings. I am your host today, Matty V. Alongside me as well, as always, is Falafa Mui and JT Jeff Thomas. Today is a special episode, guys, because we have our first ever guest on Sideline Warnings. Everyone, clap it up for Derek DeLeon. Derek, welcome to the podcast. It's great to have you here. Our first guest, our first sponsor. This episode today is brought to you by the Renegades. Runnin Renegades. It's a team. It's an AAU program that Derek has started. We're going to get more into that later. But Derek, Sideline Warnings, as you've seen from a couple of our episodes, we base a lot of this off of a football script. It's a lot of football practices. Yeah. And what we like to do every single time, you know, not everyone takes stretching seriously, so we like to have fun during a little conversation. You know, everyone's done with school, we're getting set, we're getting the body warmed up. So that's our pre-practice today. So right now, kids have already been going to prom. They're either planning on going to prom. So all of us have been to prom, right? Everyone's been to prom.
Yeah.
All right. So first question is, we dressed to the nines at prom. Derek, what did you wear at prom? I want to know your shoes, if you rented it, where you got that suit from, what colors we're talking about. Tell me about your swag suit.
No, I definitely rented mine, and people have told me that I look like Batman. It was all black, black shirt, black tie, black everything, and I walked in there
G-thing, all the way through.
Black on black.
Yes,
Black
sir.
on black is never a bad.
Black on
it's
black
never
on
a bad
black on
look.
black.
It's very slim.
Limo?
Yeah.
You pulled up in a limo?
Oh, actually, no, I didn't. I just pulled up with her.
Okay.
Okay.
You walked?
In
Were you
some
driving?
car.
Did you get a?
No,
Did you walk there?
My
Uber wasn't
my dad
around.
drove us. My dad drove us.
Nice.
There's no
Nice.
Uber then, so
That's right.
we got
didn't
driven
have
to
that.
the prom.
Pull up in a yellow taxi.
Cabsy, eh?
Cassie.
My prom date was from LA, so like,
Whoa, big timer.
yeah, I know. She
Flew her
had
out?
to- Flew her out.
Whoa.
Who has money like that?
She wanted to come, so I was like, you know what? Let's go to prom.
How'd you meet
together.
her?
Basketball, actually.
Ooh,
Nice.
was she a Runnin Renegade?
She wished. Yeah, she wished.
JT, what'd you wear?
Men's Warehouse standard, the cheapest suit I can get. It looked relatively okay. The standard black shoes that were kind of shiny but really worn down. I had black pants. I went baby blue because I'm a big North Carolina Tar Heel fan outside of my school.
I was about to say.
I'm a huge Tar Heel fan, so I went baby blue vest, baby blue tie with a white jacket.
Ooh, you went with a white suit.
White, no, it was
Oh,
black
but
pants.
black bottoms.
Yeah, black bottoms with a white top
White jacket.
and the baby blue.
So you looked like probably part of the serving crew.
I was, it was White Goodman era, dude. Like, we just kind of went with it, but it was okay. I mean, this was before I got like haircuts and all that stuff. So I went down the street. I had a crew cut, $20 haircut.
Yeah.
Tried to look fresh. No facial hair, no
Limo?
earrings. Limo. We did have a limo. That was pretty fun. But yeah, I mean, it was kind of standard. I didn't do much.
Nothing
I was,
flashy.
no,
right?
not
Yeah.
flashy at all. Not dig me.
No dig me on
No
that one?
dig me.
Okay.
I wore glasses too, by the way.
Okay.
Indoors.
All right.
Yeah, indoor
Yeah.
glasses.
Yeah.
Hey, that was
Yeah.
popular then.
Yeah.
That was.
Stunner glasses at
Stunner
night.
shades at
Stunner
night.
shades on at that
Yeah.
point.
All the time.
Yes.
All
I'm a
right.
little older than you guys, so Stunner shades was the thing. So
Yeah. They were. We're same age.
Than you guys.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are the same age.
Yeah.
True.
I'm shortly a couple years younger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But let's talk about Mr. Dig Me at Prom, because I have a feeling Elijah just sent it to
No.
to the top. What'd
Okay,
you wear?
One prom.
One prom.
One prom.
Let's start it off. One prom.
One prom I wore navy.
We're talking Navy.
We're
Navy.
talking navy with the brown belt and the brown shoes.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Did I wear
Belt,
brown
shoes, navy jacket. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Shirtless
it.
underneath that.
Shirtless underneath. Oh, the vest. You had the navy vest.
Yeah.
And then
Had to be a white
bow
long
tie,
sleeve
tie,
Ooh,
No,
good question.
good
Good
question.
question.
bow tie.
bow tie,
Bow tie. Bow tie. And then, yes, I wore shoes. I know it's kind of cool nowadays to wear like the high pants and then the
No
loafers.
shoes, yeah.
Hate the look.
It's
Hate the
not
look.
a fan.
Hate the look, dude. You don't wear that to prom. And don't wear it to the draft either. That's lame.
It's still better than Carmelo Anthony's outfit to.
Oh, the
NBA
big
draft.
baggy? The big baggy?
With him and Perk.
Was that like when you guys were in high school?
No, that was them.
That
That
was
was
like
them.
early 2000s.
No, that was them. I mean, tall tees were in. But anyways,
And then
Okay.
prom 2, I wore black suit, red vest, red bow tie, Ray-Bans the whole time. Did not leave my head.
see, that's not a generational thing.
True.
That happens all the time.
And then the patent leather shoes. And
Jordans?
then no, patent leather black. No. I don't agree with that either. But
dress
yeah,
shoes?
no, prom was great.
You know,
So-
I was always jealous. Like, I wore the dress shoes, the rental shoes, super shiny, worn down to the bottom. But the people that showed up in Vans,
Yeah.
I mean, I understand
Bro.
they're like 40, 60 bucks.
Terrible.
They match the outfit better.
Yeah.
I was a little jealous because it looks way more comfortable than what I was wearing.
Just terrible.
And then when
Terrible
you're done
running.
with prom, you're changing anyways. Why
Yeah.
not just keep the same shoes?
True.
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna
Joe
say
move,
no,
Joe
like,
move.
Joe.
But what if they were Jordans? Still
Joe.
Joe. Any sneaker, tennis
Joe.
shoe, you gotta wear dress
Dude,
shoes
don't wear
with
sneakers
long
to prom.
pants and
Loafers are
dress
better.
socks.
Like, I can live with the loafers.
Okay, fair enough. So, everyone had fun at prom? What was our experience? Let's go, JT. What was your experience? Did you guys have dinner? Did you have
was like
music? What
it
was
was
the
like
DJ
a-
like?
DJ was okay. I mean, just a standard DJ.
Just
I
a
mean,
high school DJ. That
high
you
school
could get.
DJ. It was, it was fine. I mean, it was nothing above and beyond that
Yeah.
you see these days. There was like food before everyone met up. It was nothing.
Yeah.
It was nothing out of the ordinary. Like it was nothing crazy. Like the stuff you see these days, like they blow it up. It's to the nines. It's top notch.
Oh yeah.
Mine was not like that. Very blue
Yeah.
collar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they allow party buses and limos back then?
We had a limo before and
Back in my
after.
day.
Back in my
Back in
day
my
when
day.
I used to, get down and do the hold down thing. But no, it was limo there, limo after, which was fun because you don't usually do that.
No.
Like outside of that, but I mean it was cool. It was nothing. It was nothing to write home about. How about that?
I feel like Jeff is like with Channing Tatum in 21 Jump Street. He's like, you dressed to the nines with your boys. You coming out the limo.
doves.
Doves are flying out
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
I wish I had doves, turtle doves.
Turtle doves. Turtle doves. Derek, how about you? What was your prom experience like?
The one that I can remember was a little interesting because this person again was from LA, and she came over, met my friends she'd never met before, but then she didn't want to hang out with them afterwards anymore. So it was like go to prom, then bounce with her. So it was
Do you
like,
want to go hang out with your brother Dan?
yeah. My nephew Dan.
Nephew Dan, sorry.
Yeah,
Nephew Dan.
You got to hang out with him a couple of times. Yeah, he's a fun guy.
Yeah.
You should see him now. Buff dude. No, but anyways, like we went to prom and then we spent a lot of time together. That was it.
I got you.
Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Fun time, though. Like,
It was a
you
great time
enjoyed
at the prom, you
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
she met my friends and then that's all. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elijah.
Oh, man.
No.
Oh, here we go.
We're talking fist bumps.
We're talking.
We're talking shoulder shrugs.
So, we roll up, and the group I went with, I was the only junior there. So I felt
So
kind of
popular.
cool.
This guy's
So popular.
So cool.
Felt kind of cool. But so we walk in, and there's like a buffet table, and they had a sushi bar.
So Elijah was there for the rest of the night.
Dude, I don't even know if I touched the dance floor, dude.
7 rolls.
Seven
of sushi.
rolls of sushi.
Sushi at prom?
Dude, they had like
Right?
they had sushi because it was at a hotel.
It's better than barbecue.
Yeah.
Like in the kind of room. Usually they have like cookies and,
Yeah.
and or whatever.
It's not even charcuterie, it's sushi.
Dude,
I can't say that word. Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Anyways.
Dude, they had like just a whole table of sushi, and I was like eating them, right? And they just kept bringing it out. So I was like, all right, let's go. You know what I mean?
This
Forget
is
my
a
day.
Like,
Challenge
it's
accepted.
like,
Go eat some sushi.
challenge accepted.
like she was out on the dance floor, and I'm like, eating. And then like in my peripheral, because I'm like tunnel visioned on this sushi bar, I see this like fountain of chocolate going down, and I'm like, oh my God, dude. Like prom, this is the best. Like, you know what I mean? So
Tell it again.
So then you bathed in chocolate.
yeah.
And sushi.
And
And
sushi.
sushi.
Did you dip the sushi in?
No, that never occurred
Yo,
to me.
where
Through the
was
line.
this prom that you have a chocolate
Yeah.
fountain going?
I mean,
You can say the school. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, it was a sister school's prom.
Okay.
Fun times.
Fun times.
Sushi.
That was, dude, sushi and a big chocolate fountain.
Elijah,
then I went on
sophomore
the dance
Elijah
floor.
was set.
Yeah.
Junior Elijah.
Junior. No, this is
Junior.
junior.
I
year.
was
No,
junior.
my fault.
Yeah.
Bad
So-
host.
But then we went out on the dance floor and like in that times you had to
Stomach
get
ache.
in, dude. You had to get in at 8, and then this was like pre-COVID,
Yeah.
so they would lock the doors until midnight. So you had to stay in there.
Oh, I've worked my fair
Oh,
share of
you know what I
prom.
mean?
I'm
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
like
So like you could
Red
not leave.
Rover
Yeah.
out there, like you can't pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole door.
Not
Did
like
you
post
bring the
COVID.
sushi to the dance floor?
Oh, dude,
Just a little
So-
plate.
No, like double
Another
fist.
round,
Like, you know,
another
over here.
round.
You know what I mean?
Who needs a tuna roll? Got you.
Yeah.
Who needs crab cake? Got it.
No, I was like,
Or, no, sorry, California.
like you need
crab.
tuna roll right over there, not mine.
Oh, that is awesome. So, Derek, that's our pre-practice. I feel like we're pretty much warmed up. So, but a little different today since we have a special guest. Instead of going right into blitz on cans, I think we got to start off with special tees,
Have to.
which means what, Elijah?
O-line, we're in the film room. You guys love it. We don't got to be out here for special tees. Let's go get better.
Let's go. Don't forget your notebooks. Don't be scared to write notes.
Yeah, don't be scared to write it down.
Don't be scared to write it down. All right, so Derek, tell us a little bit about your sports background. I mean, we're a sports podcast in that way. Tell us a little bit about your connection with athletics.
Okay, so born and raised in the Philippines. Left the Philippines when I was 10. My dad played basketball in the Philippines collegiately and professionally. And then I came over when I was 10, played a lot of youth basketball, traveled, played against a couple of big names like Greg Oden, Ryan Anderson, Jeremy Lin. We used to do work on you. And then from then on, then I became a Padre. And then loved it. And then afterwards, I wanted to try to play college ball. And unfortunately, I messed up my ankle, broke it. I tried to come back, try to do the Philippines thing, and then I just didn't have it anymore. And that's where Renegades started.
Renegades started.
Awesome.
Yep. Got
Awesome.
hurt, and then now I just wanted to coach. That's
Okay.
what it was.
It's the best.
So
Not getting hurt.
how did
Coaching.
did you have any injuries, Jeff, that teetered your career?
Mm-mm.
Elijah?
Yeah, I did. I was an All-American shot putter in JUCO, and then threw my arm out. So kind of like you, my growth plate cracked into my arms and all my nerves in
Yeah.
here. Couldn't throw a shot put anymore. Had to hang it up. But now I'm coaching, so it's cool.
Yeah.
And by the
Kinda
way,
like what you do.
for all those in the bleachers over there, these two get confused all the time. They're twins.
That's what
Yes.
we're twins. Apparently, we look so alike.
You know, my little bro over here, you know.
So
Yeah.
for all of our Scout teamers, fans, everyone that's a big fan of our show and our listeners, please comment if you actually see the resemblance. It would be great to find out if it's just our friend group that knows that or overall population. Other than that, so you got hurt and you started Renegades. What was the inspiration behind it?
So I was at home, not playing basketball anymore, and then a friend of mine said, "Can you help us out at this gym called Nothing But Hoops?" And
Shout out Nothing But Hoops.
Yep.
You guys know about Nothing
Yeah.
But
Of
Hoops?
course, I
Yeah,
played there.
absolutely.
I played there a
Right.
bunch.
Yep.
Right. So we go over there, and then they had me reffing, and then they had me doing some basketball clinics, and then all of a sudden, all these Sarah guys start walking in, recognizing who I was, and then from there, it started with I'm working with one kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, and then I became a team, and we're playing at Nothing But Hoops, and my experience as a young kid was like traveling all these tournaments again, okay, playing against Jeremy Lin, Greg Oden, Ryan Anderson, you know, all these NBA guys.
You got the resume for it.
Yeah.
You know, so then I was like, well, you know, I think these guys are good enough. You know, it started with that one team. I think I had maybe 8 guys. Let's go to Sacramento. Let's go, you know, play in the old tournament that I used to play in. I think at the time we were called MBH, right? Nothing But Hoops. We go over there and then we win. So then these parents are happy. The kids are happy. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. And then from then on, it became from one team to, I think right now we're about at this year we're at 17, but at the most in the Renegades, I think there's been like 12 teams in 1 year.
Damn.
Boys and girls. correct?
Boys and girls.
Boys
Boys
and
and
girls.
girls. Yep.
That's
Love
awesome.
that.
Yeah.
And what year did you start it?
Whew. It's crazy because this has been going on maybe at least 15, 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I didn't even know I was doing it in the beginning. Like, I was like, what? We'll go to a tournament, you know, like, okay, like,
Yeah.
let's go play in this tournament. And then another parent, like, can you start a team? Can you start a team? And I'm like, well, it's only me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Timmy needs a team too.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I can't coach everybody. I
Yeah.
can't be here and be here and be here. So then like a friend of mine helped me, and then I'm like, okay, then now we have 3 teams in the Renegades. Now we have 4, now we have 5. So
That's awesome.
that's kind of how it grew.
Yeah.
And then actually from there it became like a more organized. I know I didn't know the business part of it.
Sure.
I was just really doing it, you know,
Yeah.
like I was just like coaching it. I'm around basketball again after I got hurt. And then actually from there, that's where I found out, hey, I actually like love working with youth, right? And then I'm a teacher, okay? Now I became a teacher after that. I met my wife, who is also a kindergarten teacher. And then from then on, it's just Renegades for about 15, 16 years now.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So you
What's-
just learned,
That's cool.
like,
I was
Just
just
from
learning
doing
on
it.
the fly.
yeah.
I was just learning on the fly, all the things that like I learned from, you know, from me playing basketball, all the coaches that's taught me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, shout out Coach David White, shout out Coach Darnay Duckett, those guys, Coach Rapp, obviously, Coach Degoni, right? All those guys, you know, and then I kind of gave it like my own. Like I started learning like how I want to coach,
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
and then just started mixing that in together, and then I'm like, all right, I love this, you
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
if it doesn't feel like it's work,
Right.
and again, it's being back to like, you know, the sport I love, so
Sure.
Yeah.
you know what I mean,
Can you talk to us a little bit about like what your coaching style is? You said that you had
Yeah.
a bunch of these great mentors, people you've learned from, taking it in from the way you played, how people coached you. Like, what is your coaching style? How do you work with, 7 different teams, being, the lead guy for them? How do you do it? And how do you coach them and get to each kid?
it's funny because I'm a completely different coach compared to I was as a player. Like as a player, I was like all over the referees. I was like all over like my teammates and getting on them like, let's go, like complaining and hollering and like doing things that we as coaches would never tell any kids to do.
Yeah.
And then now that I'm as a coach, like now I understand, like I can't do that. I got to be a good example for my kids. I got to be, I got to be a good example for whoever's watching me, because then, they're going to follow my lead. So
Yeah.
my coaching style is like, I try to adapt to the environment. I try to read the room. I try to figure out like what the referees like, what the referees don't like.
Yeah.
Okay? And I try to figure out what the other team kind of on the fly. But for me, coaching is about preparation. Okay, preparation, and then having all these things in the back of your mind, and make sure you're ready for the next move. You know what I
Totally.
mean? So
Yeah. How do you deal with like so many personalities? Like basketball is like pretty notorious for having, kids who have personalities of basketball player. You can take that as you.
I
as
mean,
well.
it's just
And you have
so
7 or how many teams did you say you had? Like
7.
So
right?
I don't personally coach all the team. There's no way.
There's no way you can
There's
coach
no
that many
way.
teams.
but I'm sure you're tapped in and
Yeah, I am.
You know,
I
The
am.
kids know you. You
Yeah.
know them.
Yeah.
I am. I mean,
like, are you one of those coaches who coaches each kid a little differently based on how they respond, or I treat everybody the same?
no, I especially now,
Yeah.
I have to like hand pick who I could do things with.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I won't get anything across.
Sure.
Otherwise, the some of the kids will respond and some won't, and then
Yeah.
that would be a horrible team.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also different because you're a club coach
Yeah.
in
Right.
that sense,
Yeah.
right? Like they can quit and then you lose that money in that sense, right?
Yeah.
So you got to be careful with offending
Yeah.
the wrong person and like pushing a kid too hard that can't handle it. Well,
Totally.
at school,
Yeah.
if the kid doesn't like it, it's like sayonara.
Yeah.
You can go home.
Right.
Go play for
Right.
another AAU team. Go join a club. So.
Yeah.
Where you mentioned that you have all these teams, but you can't coach every single one of them. Like, where do you get your coaches from?
So, so sometimes it's parents.
Okay.
But then I make sure that
We all understand that one.
Absolutely.
sometimes we get the parents, but then I make sure that this parent, has quality experience
Yeah.
and know what they're doing, and then you try to, obviously you try to avoid the bias,
Yep.
but you can't help it. But it is what it is. So for the most part, we've been blessed with some of the parent coaches for sure. I try to find high school coaches that are young and relatable, and that have a passion for it. They might not know everything, but they're hungry because they're asking questions.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I try to find those type of guys, and then I try to apply that to our program and make sure that everyone in the program is learning from somebody that's qualified.
Yeah.
So and that's hungry, that wants to work with kids, and that wants these kids to get better. Not just them as coaches, but they care about the kids, number one.
Yeah.
Love that.
One last question for me.
Please.
Do you have any? So with all the teams that you have, is there maybe one or two core values that you have that you instill with your coaches, your parent coaches, your kid coaches? Is there one or a couple things that you want them to hit on so like the organization believes in these things?
Well, so as far as the core value, I learned this from The Last Dance, from the documentary, and wait, actually, no. It was the Dream Team, documentary, Netflix.
Yeah,
Shout out
that was a good
Netflix.
one.
Shout out Netflix.
Right, shout out Netflix. And Coach K was talking, and he said, he said to the guys, like, I want all your egos. Bring me your egos, but at the same time, be coachable.
Okay.
Be able to take coaching, be able to listen, and apply it.
Yep.
But at the same time, I want that ego.
Yeah.
Because I would rather pull somebody out, you know what I mean, than
Help
try
him
to
fix it.
help him like let's go. I would rather do that. I can live with that one, for sure. So have an ego.
Like help center the ego rather than motivate.
Exactly.
the unmotivated.
Yeah.
So I guess the core is like have an ego, but be coachable.
Yeah.
I like that.
Cool.
Be coachable is very important.
That's number
Yeah.
one.
That's number one.
That's
You have
gotta
to be
be
important,
number
no matter
one.
how
Yeah.
big your ego is.
Yes.
Right.
Got to be coachable.
Yeah.
Awesome. So that is our special teams, special T's to be exact. So we got to get our O-line back over here, Coach. It's time
Oh,
to-
yeah.
Let's waddle our way back to the field.
O-line, let's go.
O-line
Come on.
shuffle.
O-line shuffle.
O-line shuffle, come
O-line
on.
shuffle.
It
So
takes
now-
a while.
I know.
Now, I know we went special teams, but we need to focus on our blitzes. We got to
Have
get our
to.
blitz on cans.
Have to.
We got to talk about the hot topics of today's society. Right? And since we're all, correct me if I'm wrong, all Warriors fans, correct?
Huge.
Yeah, we are.
Warriors.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all know one of the big three is up for renegotiation and possibly could be traded. Klay Thompson. All right, so Elijah, what do you feel is the start? What do you think is the future of Klay Thompson with the Warriors? And we're going to go in circle. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm going to rock with Steve Kerr, and I think Steve Kerr wants to keep the core together.
Right.
And, he obviously knows what he's talking about.
He's been around some good players.
He's been around some really good players, and he's been on some really good teams. What is that, 11 rings or something like that? Or
Steve Kerr.
yeah, as a coach and as a player. He's won a lot of championships
At least 7,
because he has
because he has one. He
With
has
the Spurs.
5 as a player.
Yeah.
And now, so 9.
so 9, something like that.
Yeah.
So obviously
Fact
he
check
knows-
us if I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah,
If we're
fact check
wrong
us.
for all of our bench warmers out there.
Yeah. So he's been around a lot of winning programs. I think if Kerr wants to keep Klay, maybe we keep him. But as a fan,
It'd be great to watch him retire as a Warrior.
I know,
But
I think he's 0 points in the last game. Come on, bro.
hurts.
That hurts a lot. And Klay, you're one of my favorite players of all time.
Love it.
You know what I mean? So it's everybody's got to go. Everybody's replaceable. That's just the game
It's
of
true.
basketball. There's not that many professional basketball players out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So when your time's up, dude, Father Time, it's coming for you. Klay, I love you, man, but might have to cut you, dude. I don't know.
Derek Dutch DeLeon, what do you think?
Dude, just think about it this way: if Michael Jordan could not go back to the Bulls
Yeah.
because the Bulls said that nope, we're not paying you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Clay.
Yeah.
You know, as much as we
Same
love
thing.
you, and you know, you're our guy, and you're one of the guys that definitely changed who we are now.
Oh yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, it's business.
It's a business.
business.
He's gonna go make that money.
business.
yeah.
Yeah.
He might come.
Respectfully,
and
yeah, exactly.
Traditionally, he might even come back and 1-day contract,
Yeah.
retire as a Warrior,
Yeah.
which is cool and all.
Yep.
Yeah.
But there's something prestigious about being with one team
Huge.
Totally.
your entire career.
Yep.
The Kobe.
There's not a lot.
Not a
There's
lot,
there's not a lot.
especially now.
Hopefully
Yeah.
Curry.
Well,
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's going to be Curry.
Yeah.
right.
Curry
Out
will
of the
probably
three of them, it's
retire.
going to be him.
Yeah.
Bye, Draymond. Anyways, all right, let's talk.
Clay
Jeff, what do you think?
wise, I think it just comes down to roles.
Yeah.
Like what's his
Body
role?
rolls, like rolling on the ground.
No.
No,
Those are
Matty.
painful.
It comes down to what I mean. He could come off the bench. I don't think he's got that starter in him really
I know.
anymore. It's unfortunate for the Warriors and for him. But he's going to have to take a pay cut, and he's going to have to come off the bench as like 6 or 7 for us. I think, and depending on who we draft and who comes in, I mean, Kuminga's legit. Like that guy is playing well, and
He
you
is
got
legit.
Steph and you got Dre, and
How old is he? Like 21?
Dude, can you imagine Klay Thompson coming off your bench? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
that's
mean, he did
still
this-
crazy.
That's still good, and he
Yeah.
did come off the bench and he dropped like 37
Yeah.
or whatever he did. So I mean,
Surgery just changed
I
him.
know.
Yeah.
Because he also used to be first team all defense.
but also you think of like
True.
shooters
Second
like
team,
him,
all
right?
Second
defense,
team, yeah.
right?
And like
Legit.
He
Ray-
should be first.
Ray Allen, right? Like Ray Allen fit a role at one point. Like
Yeah,
he
became a role player.
He became a role player. Like with the Miami Heat, he was technically a part of the big three, but he wasn't Braun and he wasn't Bosch and them. So I mean, there's a role for him somewhere.
He was that
And
corner
one
three
ring.
clutch.
Yeah, and one rings
Yeah,
exactly, and
won.
one. So and teams are going to want that.
Yes,
teams
you
are going to
need-
want that.
It's
I
what-
think he could be a Warrior still if he did understand his role and understand that the young blood is coming in. Which I don't think Clay's naive to the fact that
No.
he's
No,
getting
he's
old.
not.
I don't think
No.
he is by any means, and I think he would want to do that. Maybe like
Yeah.
Yeah, any
Get-
player would.
any player.
Yeah.
So-
He's not delusional. I
no,
don't
he's
think.
not, and he's made hella money, man. Like
Yeah.
he's made
He's a
hella
white
money.
guy
You don't-
shooter that was for a long time that just kept bouncing around from team to team.
Corver.
Kyle
Or
Korver.
Corver, bro. Yeah,
Made
Korver.
yeah,
money on that.
money. And
Made
those
money
guys
on
get paid. I mean, the NBA, those guys get paid regardless.
It's
I know.
true.
Like seriously, man. Like 4 years for 60 million, and
Yeah.
like someone will pay Clay that.
Yeah.
It might not be the Warriors, but
Yeah.
I think he wants 30.
30.
I think
A
that's
year.
Yeah.
The rumors
Oh.
are that he could be that spot up shooter for the Lakers
Yeah,
I mean, that's home
because
for
it's
him.
home
That's
for
home.
him.
Yeah, it's true.
Is his brother still playing for the Dodgers?
Trace.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he goes up and down.
Gotcha.
Because James Outman's out there dogging. My boy James,
James.
is
Shout out
dogging
James.
fools.
So we all hope Clay retires as a Warrior, but we understand what happens. No one's going to hate him. He's going to get that round of applause when he comes back to
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oracle, Chase Center, whatever we want to
Warriors
call
legend.
yeah.
it. So let's talk about some other historical Warriors that we let go. Is it a hit or miss on these?
Wow, I like this.
Hit or miss? Okay.
We're getting
We're
creative,
gonna
man.
we're gonna be close with
I'm
a little
curious
bit.
now.
Yeah.
James Wiseman,
Ooh.
recent center,
Yeah,
drafted him
very
big,
recent.
was hurt early on.
I think he's a major. Is a hit meaning like we hit on getting
We
him
hit
Yeah.
by leaving?
on letting him go, or we messed up by letting him leave.
No, I think it's a hit, man.
Yeah. Me
Hit.
too.
I love what's it called? I love who's our center?
Looney.
Looney. I
Yeah.
love that guy.
Goes crazy.
I think it was
Got
a
that
hit,
dog
too.
in him.
Can guard a guard. So
Yeah.
okay, hit. I mean, we hit on the trade.
Yeah, bye-bye, Wiseman hit.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Same
All
thing.
right, next one. Jordan Poole. Saw him not being around.
Look, man. Like
He was good. Too.
I'm not a basketball guy. I know Derek knows a lot about basketball. Jordan Poole, to me, is just like another guy. He's just another guy. And I mean, he tried to do the Curry thing for 2 years. And if I'm Jordan Poole, why am I taking the game-winning shot?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that when I got. First off,
Good point.
everyone's going to hate me if I miss.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to still hate me if I make it because you should have given it to Steph. Like,
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter. So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I got the greatest shooter literally of all time.
Right next
and
to
you
me.
you see Steph be like frustrated when he was with us of like the shots he would take or turning it over. Big hit for us.
Big hit. Okay.
Yeah, you appreciate what he did,
Right.
And
He's a
and-
showstopper.
Totally.
right? And he helped bring a ring to the Warriors. But yeah, no hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hit too. I mean,
I need some
I
variety.
mean the
here,
whole
boys.
thing with him and Draymond.
He deserved to
No,
get. Some people
fighting.
deserve to get punched in the face.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
kinda
Say it all the
hard.
time. Don't say it's Draymond. He's done too many times.
I know. He's like the worst example to use.
I know.
Like, did he?
No Draymonds after practice. All right, guys.
No. Yeah. I know.
All right. So we all agree. Hit. All right. What about Harrison Barnes? How to let him go for KD? Makes sense at the time. What do you think?
Matt, I wish you would name like older.
I'm
Warriors.
getting
okay,
there.
Okay.
Just
All
trust
right,
me.
all right.
Be patient.
All right, my
He's
bad.
getting
Patience
there.
is a virtue.
My bad.
I think it's a miss on Barnes. I really liked him, dude. I mean,
It's a miss.
look, KD stuck with us for 2 years or 3 years, right?
Helped us.
And helped us, and then he's gone.
Gone.
Bounced. Went
Out.
to the Nets. Now he's on the Suns, right? I think Barnes would have stuck with us, dude. I think he would have stuck.
He's still in.
And he's still in the
Sacramento.
league, and he's crushing it for the Kings. Granted, they're gone, but he's still dropping 20, 18, 20.
So
That's a miss.
miss.
Hit.
Me too.
You agree? It's a hit.
Hit.
Derek, talk to us.
I just don't think Barnes actually fit who the Warriors were. Barnes was just his game just was not a good fit.
It reminds me so much of what Wiggins is already doing right now for us.
Exactly. So I think if anyone's
Replaceable is what you're saying.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
we can find something better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or cheaper for the same
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah.
God, I think he played awful in the 16 finals
You
that
know,
week.
everyone has bad
like-
games.
Dude,
Everybody has those days.
after the game set, I was like, dude, cut this fool. Like, get this fool out of here, dude.
But you don't feel that way about Clay going 0 points.
No, we do feel that way, right?
Yeah. But Clay's OC, dude. He's got his wings. Like,
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Now, since, Derek is tired of, the early age. Monte Ellis.
oof.
That's the biggest hit of all time. The biggest hit of all time. We got Steph.
Easy.
Yeah.
It's the
easy.
biggest hit ever.
This is how you know I was a true Warriors fan. I was so sad.
I was so
when we
sad,
let
too.
him go.
I was not.
I will
sad.
wear.
You booed-
I am going to
you
wear
were the
my
one
Monte
that
Ellis
booed
jersey.
Joe Laker.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm wrong. Yeah.
Steph, his first 2 years was hurt the whole time. We didn't know if he was going to translate from Davidson.
Yeah, but what did Monte do?
Dog.
He was a dog.
He was a dog when we lost.
When we were terrible.
When we lost.
Yeah, we were
All right.
terrible, though.
We
Hit or
lost.
miss.
That's a hit, dude.
Hit.
Now, hindsight,
Hindsight, right? At the time,
at the time,
I still have my. I still have the
it was a miss
jersey.
At the time,
I still have that
I was
jersey.
young. I
It's
was a
amazing.
kid. Like,
Okay,
You're like
No.
4.
Mississippi miss.
Gilbert Arenas, sniper.
dude, he was a dog too.
But we let him go.
I know.
Hit
I
or
li-
miss.
I like Gilbert, and I think his podcast is
I
hilarious.
do too.
He's
I
pretty-
know.
I mean, I'm a
Gilbert,
big
if
fan.
you want on sideline warnings,
Seriously.
we'd love to have you as an
and we'll
assistant
come,
coach.
Can you
we'll come to
imagine?
you, bro. We'll go to you too. So,
you.
Yeah.
but
We
I
can't
mean,
afford that, but
Fly
you
us out.
can. Fly us out.
he's legit. You hear his stories too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a locker room guy.
Dude,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Locker room guy.
Big locker room guy.
Dog.
Straight
He
up.
was a dog.
Dog.
And
I mean,
you-
he was one of the shooters before the Warriors really had three ball.
Like 30 feet out.
Yeah.
That was him. Yeah.
That was him.
you can't replace locker room guys.
I know.
Like they're so like you see all these other sports or whatever.
Huh.
When you got guys like that, you keep them for the locker room and for the team culture and the morale. I think that's a miss.
Miss.
Definitely a miss.
Miss.
Dude, crazy miss.
He was a
Yeah.
great shooter, especially for a team that wasn't good at the time.
He was a
too.
great player,
I
man.
know. He
Yeah.
was so good.
He went to the Wizards.
Dude,
Dude,
he
he was
was-
dropping
I know.
60.
When LeBron kept going to the finals,
Yeah.
it was always LeBron versus Gilbert Arenas
Yeah.
in the East. In the East, that
Yeah.
was it was every single time, for a reason.
Yep. Same answer.
Agreed. Okay. Let's throw out Chris Webber. Hit or miss, boys. Hit or miss.
What year was that?
Don't ask questions like that. God, I couldn't
I-
tell you.
I'm going to say that's a hit just based on his shoes. Dadas.
Does.
So the only reason it's a hit is because those shoes were terrible. We can all agree on
the
those.
wheel?
With the wheel.
Yeah,
They were
yeah,
not
yeah.
No
great.
clue. what
Wait,
you're
I thought
talking
those
about.
were the Spreewells. No,
No.
those are the ones with the spinner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
spinners.
right.
The
yeah.
Dadas were like, they had like they were black and all those different colors.
They were
and had
shiny.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a hit for us.
That's a hit.
Dada's out. And it's DADA. It's like dad, bro. It's like, come on, you can't go around saying Dada. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
Out.
Dutch.
I think it's a miss because he did. Yours is the shoes. Mine is he was dating Tyra Banks.
Oh,
I mean, America's top model.
I'd love to have her at every game. That would have been fun.
She was there.
wow. You guys are educating me. I don't have an answer.
Okay.
He's like, who's Tyra Banks?
Yeah.
Last one before we wrap up. Blitz on cans. Okay. Vince Carter, drafted by the Warriors, traded.
For who?
Antoine Jameson.
Well, that's a simple.
Is that a hit or a miss?
That is a major miss.
Easy.
That's just
It's a number one Tar Heel. So you know what you're getting with Tar Heels, dogs. And
Well, both of them are Tar Heels.
that's right. That's right. They
Yeah.
were. That's right.
Antoine was, I think, drafted before, wasn't he?
I think the
And then they traded later on. Anyways,
Don't.
hit or miss.
I mean, Vince Carter, legit.
Big,
Love
big
him.
miss.
Big miss.
huge miss.
Huge miss.
huge.
All right.
Huge mess.
Great input, everyone. All right, so that wraps up Blitz on Cans for us right now. We're going to head into Good on Good. And as everyone knows from my last hosted podcast, I like little, ethical questions.
Oh,
We're going to bring
ethical.
out some ethical questions. So last time we talked about a movie.
Bagger Vance.
Bagger Vance. Today's episode, we're going to bring up a commercial, a basketball commercial. that
Dude,
many people have
Come
seen.
on. Is this the one?
This is the one.
Oh,
So we're going to
my.
play
Here
this
we
for
go.
you
Play it for
now.
us.
This is so lame.
And I have some questions for you guys.
so
after.
lame.
Please enjoy. Jerseys.
We should have designed.
Yeah, the high school kid getting up.
Up.
Nobody touched that.
Yeah, no one touched it.
No one. Immediate timeout. Like it. Look at the bagginess. Fab Five style.
Why is he so sad?
Wait for it.
I touched it.
The heck you mean?
I touched the ball before it went out, coach. Come on, Alex. The ref did not call that. You gotta be kidding me, Alex. It's the championship game.
Come on,
Damn,
Alex.
acne out there.
I touched it. It's their ball.
Yeah, seriously.
When did this commercial come out?
Yeah.
Don't foul them when they inbound. Team on three. 1, 2, 3.
Don't.
That is
foul
like
him.
not your job to tell the ref.
Sorry, coach.
Alex.
I feel like I'm watching that one TV show.
Sportsmanship. Pass it on.
This is brought to you by Values
Wow.
and Sportsmanship.
So
Oh my
bad,
gosh.
dude.
All right.
I'm not a fan.
All right, so let's break this down, fellas. We're gonna start off with Dutch over here.
Oh man, you have.
What
to
would you
go.
say as a player if you were in his shoes? If you're number 6 and you tipped that ball going out of bounds, which obviously didn't touch anyone.
Okay, so let's look at this. Besides just what happened, like it looks like a championship game. There's a ton of people.
Yeah.
It might be like one of those games that you could potentially get paid. Like, oh, I want that guy. Nope, I ain't saying nothing to the referee. Nope,
No.
No.
there's no way.
No shot.
Okay,
There's
so
no
we
way.
so
I mean, he looks so dejected and like, I mean, just there's no high school basketball player that would be like, "Oh, coach, I touched it.
No.
It was on me.
No high school
I'm
basketball
just,
player.
I'm so sorry,
No
coach."
way.
No way.
would you go
Please,
back to the
coach.
huddle and be like, hey, what a
Yeah,
loser
that's
touched
probably
the
what they're
ball.
saying.
We got away with them, boys.
Yeah,
we got
that's
this.
probably
I
what
mean,
they're
seriously,
saying.
in any sport, like
Yeah.
somebody misses a call,
That's part of the game.
That's part of the
That's
game.
Part of the game.
It is part of the game.
I mean, come on, kid.
Yeah. Dude,
It's not your call.
Shake it
That's
off, bro.
literally his
Shake
job.
it off.
because
Like, would you be mad at a cop for not giving you a ticket?
like, hey man, sorry,
Yeah.
I was
Hey,
speeding
dude.
back there. Write me up.
Write me up. Like, I deserve it.
I got no tags on either. Since you're there. Dude, no. See, refs missing calls, it's gonna go your way sometimes.
Yep.
And sometimes it doesn't go your way. So
That's
when
it.
it does go your way, take advantage of it. Because the next game, it's not gonna go your way.
And I guarantee the kid you're playing against isn't going to say that.
No, he's not gonna say that.
No.
No.
Like, dude, missed calls are a part of the game.
And then the coach,
Live with it.
I was about to
Coach.
say, bringing us
Oh.
to our next question, Jeff, what do you do if you're the coach and a player comes up and he goes, I touched it?
I'd be like, no, you didn't. And then I would say, win on 3, not team on 3. He's like, team on 3. Oh, yeah, great. Don't foul. Yeah,
Can you imagine the boosters that probably called that guy?
Oh,
my gosh.
That's exactly
Why didn't
what
you
I mean.
foul?
I've yelled at refs for less.
I know.
Way less.
Hence the name.
Hence-
Sideline warnings.
I've gotten 4 in the last 6 years. And that's all from yelling at refs because they're making bad calls. And they don't always go my way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what am I supposed to do about it?
Derek, the Renegades are playing in the championship game, and a kid comes up to you. Hey, coach, I touched the ball.
Coach, I touched it.
What are you telling him?
Part of the game, dude.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
it.
man.
That's it.
He made the call. Part of the game. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. This is the
Can't
inbound
change it
play. We're
anymore.
going to win.
Yeah.
All right. So last one, Elijah. What do you do if you're the other team?
Oh, I'm like, he touched it. He touched it. He touched it.
Just
Like,
gonna fight the ref.
I'm going to fight the ref, yeah.
Dude.
But
we don't-
if I'm in the wrong, like if I touched him, I'm not saying anything.
when your offensive line false starts
Yeah.
and they don't get called,
Yeah. Hey,
do
Mr.
you,
Side.
do you look at your
judge.
O-line and say, you should have just stood up. You should have took the 5-yarder. No.
No, you don't do
No,
that.
you don't do that. Snap infraction.
Can you
Hey,
imagine? if,
white hat,
like,
white hat. My guy was holding. You,
you gotta go.
you missed it. You got to make that call, man.
Can you guys imagine if like every wrong calls was corrected by like a player?
No,
No.
way.
You know what I mean?
No.
No.
We wouldn't have a game.
No, you would not have
we
a
would
game.
have a
play.
game.
No,
No, man.
especially at the level we coach at.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
missed calls every game.
That is the most YMCA commercial I've ever
I
seen.
know. It's so YMCA.
so
I
Entire
get it.
life.
But I like the ethical questions. And the first one, we
I know
all
you
agreed,
do.
oh, we're going to count the stroke penalty. Oh, we're so good in our hearts. And now
Yeah.
you guys are like, no,
Yeah.
competition.
Dude,
This
golf
part of
is
the
you
game.
versus
Win.
you though.
Yeah, golf is different.
Unless you're Jeff, then it's you and your foot versus the ball, and I'm going to kick
Yeah.
it in the hole.
That is only with the fellas. That is not when strokes actually count.
Yeah.
If we're playing real rules and not just like BSing on a Saturday, it's different.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. All right, so that wraps it up for Blitz on Cans. Or, sorry, Good on Good. My fault.
Thanks for that great commercial, Matt.
Yes. Yeah.
Thanks for letting us know you guys have no ethical values and you don't,
Brought to you.
and you don't care if your kids are going home crying at night.
No
Anyways,
shout out to values.com.
There's such a bench warmer. Get in the stands. All right, so let's move on to something a little bit more fun. Let's play a game. All right, we're going to play the game right now. So I'm thinking, very popular. I don't know if you guys know, but this is the first year you can have a 3-on-3 basketball team in the Olympics.
Did not know that.
Shout
Yeah.
out Dan Mavrades.
Dan Mavrades,
Oh, yeah.
not
Team
playing this
USA.
year. Not
Henry
playing this
Caruso.
year.
Yeah,
Henry
Caruso.
Yeah.
is
Ryan
now-
Tanner.
Oh, that's big.
Ryan Tana's over there. Jimmer Fredette is over there
Fredette, yeah.
playing. We know some people over there. So I want you guys, we're going to
BYU.
go one by one by one.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to create the best 3-on-3 team with active.
Oh,
players,
active.
Okay. And your
Okay.
alternate is going to be someone who's retired and Hall of Famer.
Oh,
Okay. Can they be dead?
are
Yeah,
they in
that's
prime
fine.
shape?
Okay,
That's
got
That's
it,
fine.
okay.
Are
And
they
they're still in
they're
prime shape. They're still in prime shape.
Okay.
Okay.
They're in active. Yeah. Someone
good.
dead is
Yeah,
not in prime
that's
shape.
like,
Wow.
So I see you have a casket on the sidelines. How's that working out for you guys? Not going to play too well with that on.
He's
All
just
right.
taking a nap.
It's just taking a nap.
Wait, so current.
So current active players, you got to just pick one, and then you can't pick the same person that somebody else picked.
Who's your
Ooh.
pick first?
3v3 dream team, starting with Falafamui.
Oh, okay.
First player, can't pick what he picks.
Got it.
Okay, we're going.
I'm going to need New York to help me out on this one and write down who's got who so I can tell you guys. who's
This
got
is
the
a
best
good
team.
question, Matt.
Dude, I got to take the Joker.
Damn.
Jokic
sorry.
off the deck.
And then I'm going to go with the
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
no.
whoa, whoa.
Oh, we're going one at a time.
One at a time.
Learn
I'll go
the
Joker.
rules.
Sorry.
Cheetah.
There's a flag on the play. My bad.
Touch the ball. He touched the ball going out of bounds.
Oh, yeah, I touched the ball, ref.
Touch the ball.
Sorry.
All right, so
Dutch.
3-on-3 game. I'm going Giannis.
Yep.
Giannis.
I'm going Anthony Edwards.
Oh, damn, that was going to be my next pick.
I love this kid. He's
Okay.
freaking a phenom.
Okay,
He
so
is a phenom.
cool. So we're starting off. We got a power forward. We've got a center. We got a small forward.
Shooting guard.
He's a shooting guard.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
a 2, right? Yeah.
I feel like he's a 3.
He's
Anyways,
a 2. He's
Two.
a 2.
He's a 2.
he's a 2. Cool.
He's a 2.
I'm
Go.
going
Who's your second pick.
Luca.
Ooh.
Dang.
Yeah.
Bro.
You're going Europe.
Yeah, I'm going
Team Europe over here. You're
Yes.
not representing
I'm
USA
going-
at
I'm going
all.
Luka.
Okay.
I'm going Wemby.
Whoa.
Wembanyama.
You also
Whoa.
living in Europe.
Can you imagine Giannis and Wemby together?
I know.
Bro, that's like 6'11" and
How about-
7'6". I'm gonna go with Anthony Davis.
Anthony,
I like Anthony
You're
Davis,
staying in
bro.
America.
I like AD,
America.
man.
Okay.
AE and AD.
Yeah.
All right. Third person, Elijah.
Give me Iguodala. No, I'm just kidding.
Current play.
I'll go with. Who do I have? I have.
You have the Joker,
Joker.
and
Yeah.
Luca.
Yeah.
If you say anybody, I'll tell you if they're already taken.
I got to go with Braun.
Okay.
Have to.
Can't go wrong.
Have
with
to.
that.
I
Can't
got
go
you.
wrong with it. Yeah.
Good pick.
Come on, man. You got to pick Curry.
No, I was
that
thinking
was-
him or Curry.
I was hoping he was gonna fall to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. I need a point guard, but I also need
Do
to.
you? It's 3-on-3
I know.
basketball.
I know, but I also I don't have enough size right now.
You have
You are.
I got
Edwards,
Edwards
Davis.
and Davis.
You got a
what do
power
you-
forward and a shooting guard.
What do you prioritize in 3-on-3?
Yeah, see, I think I want to prioritize shooters.
Do you go like
Size?
ISO guys
Yeah.
or size?
You gotta go size.
size.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because the game is so fast.
Yeah.
Like, you make a basket, you don't celebrate.
Yeah.
It's boom, clear out, go.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Wild.
I'm going super small lineup. I'm going Dame Dollar.
Dude.
Okay.
I'm going Dame Dollar. And
That's not a bad.
Shout out Oakland.
dude. He's freaking legit, dude.
All right, so now we're gonna get to our alternate,
Okay.
Yeah.
but we're gonna switch it up. You don't get to start since you had first pick, and since Derek is our guest.
Sure.
Go ahead, take him.
Wait, it doesn't have to be a current player.
It can be a current player if you want, but it can be somebody who's retired and in their prime.
I'm going with Michael Jordan.
I was about to say, why are you taking so long to
Yeah.
make this pick, girl?
Yeah.
You tried to be
Yeah.
so sophisticated.
Easy.
And
gonna
you
go-
get last pick. So no, go ahead, Jeff.
I'm going Bill Lambier.
Wow, you are
Whoa.
Bro,
you are trying to
just wanna
hurt
fight.
I'm
me.
trying to hurt people.
You
He's
are-
trying to start fights.
It's 3-on-3,
He
and
is.
if Giannis or Wemby or any of those guys come to the lane,
Getting hurt.
Bill Lambier is literally taking skulls.
Why not just take Dennis Rodman?
I didn't even think about him.
You
Bill
just-
Lambier did try to take down Michael Jordan. And
Yeah.
that's
That's
true.
I'm just.
Rodman learned
Yeah.
from Lambier.
I got those three guys, and then
So
the guy, the
you
bouncer,
got Anthony. You got
Anthony
Edwards,
Davis,
Anthony Davis,
Dame.
Dalla.
and Bill Lambier.
Not bad.
I mean,
I-
my team's losing.
I got to go with Diesel. Shaq.
Ooh.
Prime time.
Wow.
2001.
Love
Wait,
it.
like Magic Shaq?
No.
No.
Showtime Shaq.
Oh,
I kind of like Magic Shaq with his team.
Penny?
I'm going with, I'm going Lakers Shaq.
I like your guys' teams better than mine.
All right, so for all of our scout teamers out there, and for all those in the bench up in the bleachers, please rank who you think actually had the best team. Elijah's team, we have Jokic, Luka, Braun, and Shaq. Pretty awesome.
Come on.
Versus Giannis, Wemby, Curry, and Jordan.
Yeah.
Versus
too.
Edwards, Davis, Dame Dalla, and Lambier.
That's literally terrible. You know what I was channeling? This commercial to my team. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, take it off.
These guys are awful.
Which one of those players would have done that?
Bill.
Well, I was going to change this game and be like, all right, now you have to pick your 3-on-3 team with only white players.
Nice.
Oh.
Exactly,
We all
I was
know
gonna
first
say,
pick. We
but
all know
you
first
can't-
pick.
Don't pick European.
Not.
You can go Canada. I'll allow Canada.
You can't pick European white players?
Yep.
Yeah.
Make
What-
it difficult,
what
boys.
the
Here we
hell?
go.
on.
You don't need an alternate.
Oh, I got one.
And they
Okay.
can be retired. They don't have to be playing right now.
Okay,
Go. All right. Nope. You started first last
Yep.
time.
Larry
Jeff gets
Bird.
first.
Yeah, that's number
Larry
one.
Bird.
Larry.
That's number one.
I like it.
Larry.
Marcelonis,
Ooh. Okay.
right?
Dude, Steph Curry's white, so
He is
Doesn't
light skinned.
100%. He's
If
white.
he can say the N word, he is not white.
I never
you
heard
are
him-
not on
I-
the starting
I
lineup.
never heard him
Nope.
say it.
He doesn't count.
Yeah, he does not count.
Give me Caruso from the Lakers, who was on the
Alex?
Lakers.
Oh,
Oh,
Alex
yeah,
Caruso.
Give me
Bulls now?
Caruso. Now he's on the Bulls.
he's
I'm
on
over
the
here like
Bulls.
Henry Caruso
No,
on the
no.
Olympic 3-on-3
No.
team. It's not a good pick, but I like it.
I mean, he's already there.
He's already
He's already
there.
there.
Shoot.
It's top 40
So
and
he's
3-on-3.
legit.
All right, go ahead, JT.
Bill Lambier. I'm doubling down, bro.
Doubling down on Bill.
Why is it so hard?
This is tough.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, dude, I'm missing.
Hold on. Yeah,
Bro,
I know.
My basketball IQ is not
bro,
Don't.
Wait.
Don't.
come
Why,
on,
Why
dude.
you broing?
why do you keep looking at
There's
him?
two.
Bro. Dutch. If
Come
you don't
on.
think about the NBA logo,
Come
I'm
on,
going to
bro.
punch you.
Oh, Jerry West.
There you go.
I was gonna go Jason Kidd.
Ooh.
Dude, that doesn't count either.
How does that not count?
If Curry doesn't count, you can't count Jason
Jason
Kidd.
Kidd's half black.
Okay, Williams.
Okay, why
Ooh,
Williams?
white
I'll go Williams.
chocolate.
Williams.
Yeah, white chocolate.
Jason.
I go Williams.
I like it. JT, finish off.
Deadlift Shrimp.
No, dude, that's European.
Oh, he is European?
Yeah.
Oh, that
I don't know
name.
who that is.
Deadlift Shrimp, Seattle Supersonics,
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Steve Kerr.
There you go. Keep it home. Keep it home. That's who I thought he was going with, but
Wait, who did I pick?
you have
Jerry West.
Jerry West.
Jerry West,
And who was your first pick?
Marcelonis,
Marcelonis.
George Mikan.
Nice. Okay.
Ooh, John Stockton. W.
Dang, that's good.
Dude, that's
Bang.
I'm really upset that no one named Pistol Pete.
I'll take
Maravich?
Stockton. I'll take
Pete
Stockton.
Maravich.
Oh, I already got George. I can only pick
Steve
one.
Nash.
Oh,
I said Canada
What a
counts
miss.
for a reason.
Shaq
I
does
don't
not
know
like Steve
many
Nash.
white basketball players, and I can't think of them off the top of my head.
Mullen?
Chris Mullen.
Mullen.
Ooh.
Nash. How did no one pick Nash?
Yeah,
It's okay, guys. If you guys,
That's a tough one.
that is a tough one.
That is tough.
I want to ask. We're gonna phone New York real quick to see if we have enough time for one more game. We got time for one more game.
Let's go.
New York gave us the
Game
thumbs
time.
up.
Game time.
All right, this
Do
one.
we have time for a game? We have time
We
for
have
a
time.
game.
All right, let's see how many you guys can get. No cheating. This was that last question we never got to
Okay.
from the first time, from our second episode. Out of 4 major American sporting leagues, NHL, NFL, NBA, MLB, name 6 mascots that are shared between 2 teams in different leagues.
Dude.
Oh, Giants.
Stop looking, dude.
I'm not looking.
Giants, we got baseball and
Football.
football. Okay?
The
What's our next
Jets.
one?
You got
Jets.
Jets.
the New York Jets and the Winnipeg Jets.
There you go. I like it. Let's name our cities. Good. San Francisco,
Yeah.
New York, Winnipeg. Good.
Um,
You got 2. We need 6. We need 6.
I don't know any of this. This is
God,
This, I
you're
know.
impressive.
Cardinals. Baseball and football.
yep.
Did this for basketball, guys. Come on. Here we go. You're right. Cardinals. Good. I like it.
Way to go.
We're at 3.
Dang, dude. These are going to be tough.
The Bulls, maybe?
No.
No.
No Bulls.
But one is a basketball. Out of the 3 left, one is basketball.
One is a basketball team.
And we did mention it earlier in our podcast.
Today?
Yes.
Right now.
Like in this episode.
Was it on the commercial?
No.
No. Okay.
No. The white team and the maroon team.
I'm trying to get hints from the commercial. It's not popping.
Don't even look at that, dude. It's negative energies.
Just negative energy.
It's negative energies, that commercial, dude.
Wait, who is it? Like,
Who do we say? We said Cardinals,
You have
Giants,
said the Cardinals,
Jets.
Giants, Jets.
Cardinals, Giants, Jets. The Kings.
There it
Kings.
is.
oh,
The Kings.
hockey.
there you go.
Excellent.
The Kings.
All right, one of these teams. This one's a tough one because I don't think everybody here's a hockey buff. But this team had the first round draft pick in last year's NFL draft.
The Knights?
The NFL draft.
NFL draft.
Oh.
Sorry. Knights won the Stanley
Oh
Cup
my
last
God,
year.
who had the first pick?
Who had the first pick last year? Oh, the Panthers.
There you go.
'Cause
Oh,
Bryce Young
Florida
went-
Panthers is also a hockey
Oh, that's
team.
right.
Florida Panthers is also a hockey
Oh
team.
yeah, Bryce Young.
All right. Last one
Last one.
is a hockey and MLB.
Hockey?
NHL, MLB.
Dang. Hockey. MLB.
Some would hedge their bets.
Oh, the
on
Rangers.
the Rangers.
The good old Rangers.
Good old Rangers
my
on
God.
that one. All right.
That was a good one.
that was-
Yeah, that is
see,
good.
that's what we
Six?
need to-
That definitely
6 of them.
stopped me. I was
That's a
like,
tough
what the-
one.
Yeah.
It's a good Bosun question.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
It's a good one. So,
Bows and arrows.
both. So now we're moving on. Our scout team, little fun topic conversation. We see a lot of trends in the NBA, right? The Warriors implemented 3-ball, made it everybody. You better be able to shoot a 3-pointer. But now we're starting to see
The world.
the world's taking over,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you're not only that, but you're seeing the rise of centers.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So what do you think? Like, can you guys take a guess at what you think the next trend or position specific would be? I mean, you look at the 90s, it was really,
I have mine.
well, we're not going to start with you. Dutch, go ahead.
I think the next trend for the Warriors is bringing back the physicality.
Okay.
I think that's where
Yeah.
they're
Getting
trying
back to defense almost?
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to go back to. Like, because it's just gotten way too soft. You
Yeah.
know? So all these rules are obviously the advantages for the offense, but they're trying to find somewhere like in the middle where defense is also like elevated. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like before it was.
Yeah, it was.
So
Elijah.
Man, I'm piggybacking off of you. I'm no basketball expert. I probably couldn't tell you the trend of where it's going, but I think it's in the right direction. Like historically, centers have been, the center of the what do you call it, dynasties, except the Warriors and the
Yeah.
Bulls. That's
Yeah.
it. But every other dynasty,
Center.
other than the Bulls and the Warriors, have
Yeah.
been centered around the big man.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we get a little more physical and defensive game. So I think I like where it's going, especially with how skilled all basketball players
Yeah.
are now. They're gonna have to keep up somehow.
Yeah. I have mine, Matt.
Go ahead, Jeff.
The stretch.
We've been waiting for
the
this
stretch
one.
4.
Oh, dude,
I
I
think.
knew you were gonna say that.
I think the stretch 4 is what they're. I mean, dude, you look at Wemby. Okay.
Define what a stretch 4 is.
Yeah.
A stretch 4
For
is,
all of our
For
football
all of our
listeners.
football
is-
listeners who don't watch hoops.
Derek, you can correct me. I think it's 6'10" to whatever 7 feet people who can run the entire court, shoot threes, mid-range game, dunk, really do it all.
like a KD type
Like
thing.
KD, Giannis,
80.
AD, like all those guys. I think number one, it puts an emphasis on the 3-point line because they got to cover out there, and then you got guys who can't do that, so then they go blow by them, right?
Yeah.
It sets up the pick and roll. It sets up the pick and pop. It sets up literally all these things. I'm not even a basketball guy, but I think the stretch 4 is really big. And then you see, I mean, generations of people. They're just taller. They're bigger. They're faster. They're stronger. Michael Porter Jr. 6'11",
Yeah.
right? Like,
Is he really?
yeah,
and he's shooting threes.
he's shooting
Yeah.
threes. So how do you
Wemby
like
too.
Wemby 7'6",
Dude, he
Giannis?
should not be able to shoot
Generational
as good
talent.
as
It's
Yeah,
just crazy the talent, and then they can. I mean, they don't rebound as much, right? But they can if they have to. They tend to be a little more slender.
Yeah.
So you get guys who beef up a little bit and can drive the lane, shoot the three, step backs. I think the stretch 4 is kind of the next thing.
I like it. So speaking about trends, we also see a little, basketball trends in fashion going on as far as long shorts, long basketball shorts, like we saw in the commercial. That was baggy as heck. But now you're looking at kids and they're rolling them up like they're volleyball players wearing some biker shorts. Like, okay, we got that. Do you see the long pants coming back? Fab 5 days below the knees. You guys see that coming back?
No,
Not anytime
No.
soon.
You
it's
think
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable, less restricting.
Like you look at pictures from like NCAA March Madness.
Yeah, why was he wearing that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like why do they wear that?
First off,
Like,
John Wall looked really good in those that went
Or-
down, the capris.
dude,
Carmelo and the Syracuse.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
Hard.
right.
oh my god, dude!
Like
it was like
CJ
shorts.
McCollum,
He was
CJ
wearing
McCollum at
shants.
Lehigh, like all wearing all
Shants.
the, yeah,
Oh, dude, yeah, that
one-
CJ McCollum one,
yeah.
yeah, that's
Like,
crazy.
I
TJ
think-
Ford's picture,
yeah.
Texas, oh,
Like I think
horrible.
the shorts being shorter is probably better to run in, right? I would assume, so it's not knocking your knee or your shin.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see that. Maybe in the gym, maybe dads bringing it back with the dad bods and all
dad
that.
bods.
Who just never changed.
Yeah,
It's been like way forever.
Well, it just comes back to the standard New Balance
I know,
white shoe.
It's a cycle.
With the dads who mow the lawn and they sit out there with
Long
with
shorts.
long shorts.
Yeah.
They used
Like,
to have the short shorts.
Jean
in,
shorts?
Like,
jean
70s,
shorts,
Yeah.
shorts. Yeah,
80s.
Well,
something
now
like that.
you're also seeing a big trend of thigh tattoos too. So you got to show those off.
yeah.
Shout out to my thigh tats out there.
You have a thigh tat?
I don't. I
Oh,
don't.
you gonna get one?
You
Not
gonna get one?
No, I don't like to show off my pasty legs.
Got it.
Anyways,
Thigh tats only cool on soccer players.
Skies out, thighs out.
I never heard that one.
Oh yeah.
No.
Good
So
one.
since we were just talking about basketball shorts. I don't know about you, but as Jeff likes to say, back in my day,
Yes.
I wore
do.
basketball shorts underneath my jeans, my
Yes,
khakis.
sir.
I wore them all the time.
Yes,
That was
So
a
you are-
trend.
That
Yes,
was
sir.
It was a huge
Huge.
trend. Kids think we're crazy
Yeah.
for doing that.
Yes, sir. That was
I got shorts on under my my sweats right now.
Schwetz.
Sweats.
Yeah.
Sweats.
Yeah.
Do you guys see that coming back at all? Like, we were ready to drop trowels
Yeah.
and just go for let's go hoop.
Yeah,
You guys see that coming
so
back
much
ever?
easier than packing a pair of shorts.
totally was.
And then
How
having
many
to
kids
change your
forget?
shorts. Yeah. Now just
Yeah.
take
I think
pants
it
off.
did-
You got shorts underneath.
It depends on where the guy is from. I think I think that trend is still there. It just depends on where you're from.
If you're from San Francisco, you're wearing it or Sam, BR, you know. You're wearing them for warmth.
Right.
To make sure you got another
And
layer.
they're sagging probably
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
All right,
That
so
was-
last
yeah.
one on trends. I don't know if you guys know this, but apparently ankle socks are just out.
Really?
That's what they told me, dude.
Ankle socks.
That's what
I
they
wear
tell me,
ankle
man.
socks
Dude, that's what the kids told
all the
me.
time. I got kids going, "What are those?"
Yes.
And like ripping on me. I've seen NFL players wearing ankle socks in games. Like, did you guys know that they're not a trend anymore?
I'm befuddled.
Dude,
You wear ankle socks?
Yeah.
do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or I did. And then
You know you can't wear ankle
and
socks
then
with
my-
though.
Yeah, then my self-esteem got killed by the kids that I coached.
Children are
I know.
bullies, man.
Such bullies. Told me stop wearing it.
Dang.
And every day I put on ankle socks. I still wear them. Don't get me wrong. I still wear ankle socks. But I'm just like,
Yeah.
here it
Yeah.
comes.
Do
Here
Hoopers
it goes.
wear? Do Hoopers wear?
We used to. I
Hoopers wear
honestly
ankle
like.
socks?
I remember hooping
Yeah.
and no show socks.
yeah.
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 Yes.
And then you get blisters all
Yeah.
over.
all over.
Yes.
No, now it's like
Now
kind
it's
of
like-
higher socks.
It's crew socks.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta wear the crew socks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wearing them to my calf or I'm wearing them to my ankle. There's no in between.
Gotcha.
You wear your
I'll
socks
te-
a little too high. I will say that.
That's what I'm saying. They're either
Jeff
calf.
is the guy going to prom with the high waist, the high
Oh.
pants with the loafers.
No, but they don't wear socks though. The
No,
kids,
those
the kids.
are no show socks. I think they're
yeah,
still
no
wearing.
shows. Those are like the
Yeah.
Vans.
Yeah.
The Van socks. Yeah.
Oh.
Or
Oh, I
or
see.
you could be barefoot.
Or they just barefooted, dude.
It could be barefoot.
bonkers.
Terrible. Look.
Bonk-
But would you ever wear
So
ankle
Joe.
socks
Joe.
So Joe.
with Jordans? Obviously, you don't
Yes.
wear ankle socks with high tops.
I used
They're
to wear
Jordan
my
lows,
socks
yeah.
to
But
like
Jordan
puff
lows?
them.
Jordan lows, yeah.
I used to puff my sneakers back in the day.
Dude.
The K Swiss.
Dude, the kids don't even know what that
They
means.
don't even know.
What is puffing
that
sneakers?
means when your
You fold
socks.
your
Yes.
sock.
you
Oh,
fold
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
Oh
And
my!
then you puff the tongue.
Yeah,
my
tongue
God.
lifts
Yeah.
up.
Yes.
Yes.
And that
We
was
couldn't
it.
afford ankle socks back in the day,
Because
man.
that's
Just
when,
stick it with
because
your
then
crew
your
socks.
jeans fit right underneath
Yep.
the tongue,
And then now it looks like ankle socks.
and that's it.
That's what it was.
Were you guys wearing rubber bands on your jeans
Yep,
and stuff
I
like
wore
that?
rubber bands on my
Oh
jeans.
my God, yes.
From
I got
the-
no clue
from
what
the-
that is,
from
man.
the side.
I want you to
wore-
know that was
dude.
not all of us.
What is that?
That was so because of the cuff of the jean or whatever would sag and it would go under your shoe.
And you rubber banded
and
it?
you rubber band it. Yeah.
You didn't just fold it up.
No, man. Rubber bands.
Rubber band, man.
Rubber band.
Wow, Mr.
Dude, I had the rubber
Shout out
band
to
ball.
Yeah.
Like the ball of rubber bands.
Yeah.
And I would just pick it off, bang. Boom,
Or just
boom.
don't buy bootcut jeans.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, now everyone's wearing skinny jeans and
Yeah.
skinny joggers.
Yeah, skinny everything.
Are you wearing
Skinny,
joggers?
I am wearing joggers.
I was gonna say that they
Hey, they're
invented
Viore though.
joggers.
Hey, Viore. They're Viore.
They invented joggers because people were putting rubber bands on their socks.
Yes.
I mean on their jeans.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden here comes joggers because people were putting rubber bands on their jeans.
I was against joggers for so long because I wanted to keep my rubber bands, but then I just
Then
fell
you had
into it.
kids. You didn't have time.
Didn't have time. Didn't have time to rubber
Yeah.
band.
Awesome. Well, that wraps up our scout teams, and that's going to bring us up to our gassers. And today's gasser is going to be brought to you by our sponsor, the Runnin Renegades. And here's a commercial for you all to check out.
Let's go team 1, 2, 3.
Hey, I could never be nobody number one fan. Your first number one, I had to put it in your hand. You can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city.
We got to finish from the beginning. The balls go, we get it, get out, and go. And if we can bottle that last
7
50
man
seconds,
zone. This the part with the bite. What's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career you been shook up. Cause top told you drop drop and give me 50 like some push-ups. Cool, your last one brick. You really not a... They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, your pants might rip. You better do that. Show inside the bitty.
Team on 3, 1, 2, 13.
Well, that was our episode for today. We're bringing it up right now. We just want to make sure that you all go out and follow and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. Like and follow on TikTok, Instagram, X, Twitter. I know they're the same thing.
Yes, they are.
Hopefully we get a Snapchat soon. That'll
We're
be
on
fun.
Amazon?
We're on Amazon Music.
Prime.
Wow.
Yes.
That's kind of cool. I didn't know that.
Wanna
Shout
give-
out.
Shout out.
Another shout out. We're like
another
literally
shout out.
shout out fest.
Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on all of the social medias. Watch our episodes. Derek, thanks for coming by. Thanks for giving us a little lowdown, changing up our little script from football and giving us a basketball
Totally.
perspective. It's
Thank
been
you, brother.
fun.
Appreciate it, Derek.
Thanks for having me.
It's been great. Thank you for everyone. Tune back in next week.